Heyo, and welcome to the Chaos. My name is Kat, and this is Chaos with Kat. So you're probably wondering, based on the title of this episode, why are we talking about Christmas? The answer is, I have a big family. Um, Not including myself, my immediate family, which consists of my bio parents, my step parents, my siblings, step siblings, their significant others, and their children. There are 29 people. That's a lot of people, and I try to make gifts for every single person. I love my family and I don't have the finances to purchase a gift for everyone, but I can make something for them. And last year, I speed ran Christmas. Between October 2nd and the 2 days after Christmas, I made every single person at least one item. And that also included finishing up two blankets, a blanket for my mom and a blanket for my stepdad. So my family is not little. Um, and I love them and I try to make them gifts so that I like to make and give people things, okay? So, where I'm at currently at the recording of this, there's about 29 weeks until Christmas. Now, herein lies the issue. I actually need everything done by Thanksgiving because throughout the month of December, not Christmas Day itself, but throughout the month of December is when I will actually see people. I don't have one big party with all these people. That's not possible. So, I would like to try and have everything done by Thanksgiving essentially. So that shortens my time significantly. So my end goal is November 26th to have all of these gifts done. Now, I don't have anything planned for my mom or my stepmom. My mom is in part because I made her and gave her a hexagon cardigan for Mother's Day. I made an entire cardigan in 6 days because I'm insane. On top of doing other stuff. So, like, I have some people that I don't know quite yet what I'm making them, but I'll figure it out on the way. But then there are some people that I know for sure what they're getting. So each of my siblings, um, is getting a family portrait style painting. Now, I don't draw or paint people. And you're like, Kat, how are you doing a family portrait? The answer is using their silhouettes. The more detail will be going into the background than on the actual people, but I'm going to be taking finding actual photos of each person in each family, and I'm going to cut them out and make a silhouette for each person. Because one niece holds herself and stands differently than her sister does. So I want to do that, or in the style of the Aristocats, because I love the Aristocats. And I think it would be cute to try and do a family portrait in the style of the Aristocats. So that's what I'm doing. So that is four, possibly five family portraits, either in silhouette style or in the form of the Aristocats. And that's a lot. It's a lot of paintings. And they're not going to be small, I don't think. I want them to be nice sized paintings. For the Aristocat ones, they're going to have slightly more detail in the foreground stuff versus the background. Whereas the silhouette style are going to have more detail in the background than in the foreground. So I need to play with and work with that. And then I do know one of my nieces, um, I want to make her a swimsuit beach cover up, but I'm going to have to buy yarn for that because I want to use con yarn. And I'm also going to need to get her actual measurements to make sure I get the right amount of yarn. And I'm not sure, but I might end up freehanding that. We don't know. We'll see what happens. So, and then I have at least two blankets I'm making for nieces. Two different nieces are going to get blankets. They're like a combination birthday and Christmas present. The irony is those two children have the same birthday. Completely different parents, completely different ages, but they have the same birthday. So it's going to be a combination. Like, E is going to get a blanket that's a combo between her birthday and Christmas. Um, Elle is going to get a combination birthday and Christmas present. So it's gonna those ones are gonna be slow progressive projects throughout the time I'm working on Christmas gifts probably. And then my one of my sisters is probably also getting a bonus gift because I've kind of been freehanding a cardigan for her for like 3 years. And I would like to finish it. I'm on the sleeves. I can do this, guys. I can do this. So when I finish E's blanket, I'm probably gonna begin working on this cardigan to get it done and over with. She might honestly get the cardigan like as soon as it's done. Because it was meant to be her birthday present 2 years ago. So C's probably gonna get that early. Um I'm not sure what to make like my brother-in-law because it's like I don't know. I made you a beanie last year that didn't quite fit you. It was a little tight. I could make him a new beanie that's bigger, but I'm like I don't want to make you exactly the same thing as I made you last year. And that's another issue is with Christmas gifts, you don't want to give someone the exact same thing you gave them the year before, even though I made the thing. So it definitely takes time. I still don't want to give the exact same thing. Um, but I could also make him like, I don't know, would a guy use a basket? Like a crocheted basket type of thing? I don't know. I could ask him. He would be honest with me. He'd be like, Kat, I wouldn't use that. And then I'd be like, okay, I won't make that. Um, I'm quite certain most of my nephews are gonna get one beanies on top of something else, hopefully. Maybe like a dragon or a dinosaur or Cthulhu. One of my nieces, I'm probably making her an amigurumi mermaid, and I want to have it have like an accessory. So like last year, some of my nieces, I made a mermaid, and then in the same yarn as the tail, I also made a beanie. So like the girls got like a set. So like they had a beanie that matched their mermaid. So I do have one niece that I might do that for as well. Um but when I get into an ami roll, I'm gonna have to just follow the amigurumi roll because amigurumi is like really hard for me to do, but once I'm in a mindset for it, I just got to keep making them because otherwise I'll forget. And then the next one I do like 2 weeks later, I'm gonna be like, well, I missed it. So we need to when I start Ami, we're going through the Ami. And then, oh gosh, I know some of my nieces, I'm gonna make bags for them, but I think I want to make them something to go with the bag. I don't want to just give them a bag. I want to give them like, not a mermaid, because they're the ones that got mermaids. Um, I'll figure it out. One of them I can make them cute little critters. I don't know. I want them to have something to go with it. I don't want it to just be a bag. Aunt Cat's one of those people that I'm like, no, let me spoil you. Even if like it destroys my hands. I want to spoil you. I want to spoil every single person because I love them all. And this is kind of how I show it. I'm really bad at vocalizing like that I love them or being present sometimes, either because of distance or like health reasons. So like I can make you a thing to show how much I love you type of thing. Um so yeah, there's that. Um so Christmas is going to be filled with paintings and crocheted items and I don't know what else. We'll see. Who knows? I might end up baking somebody something. Who knows? I can bake. I like baking. So I could absolutely bake something for someone and be like, here you go. Merry Christmas, Dad. Have some peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. These ones are yours only. You might have to share with your wife. But this is how I do gifts. Like in the past, I know when I had a job and stuff, I would give my dad. I have bought my dad booze before. I bought him Jack Daniels. Um, I have bought. What did I do the one year? I bought my stepmom a noodle maker one year. I had the money, so I bought her a noodle maker. It's a thing I like practical gifts. Like there's a function to it, so that's is one of the reasons I like making beanies or bags. That's functional. You can use it. When I purchase gifts, it's something I try to find something somebody genuinely wants or needs. Which I know sometimes gifts are just supposed to be frivolous, but I'm just one of those people. I like practicality and functionality. But when it comes to like stuffed animals and stuff, it's like that's fun. Like the practicality is it's cute and fun. And that's the goal. So the next however many weeks are going to be filled with crochet and painting, and I'm going to have to set aside like days where I'm going to work on paintings. Like I'm just going to have to do that if I want to actually do this. So I'm going to need to like schedule out plans, like plan for like this is going to be a Christmas gift live stream day of I'm going to work on a painting. Nobody I won't be showing my reference photos of actual people, but like when I have the silhouettes on the canvas and stuff, that's a different story. So that's the chaos that I've been brewing and creating, is that for the next however many weeks until Thanksgiving, I will be, is this 20, like 24, 25 weeks is my guess, is that's how long I need to make Christmas gifts, and hopefully I will document that journey over on the YouTube channel and people will get to see the insane amount of Christmas gift making I do. And this is on top of needing to work on my other stuff. Like, I am still going to potentially be applying to jobs. If I get a job, then I'll be working a job and making all of this stuff, though that might change things a little bit. Um, or I'm going to be hopefully formatting people's books. I made a listing on Fiverr and my Ko-fi for like me to format people's books using Atticus. Eventually I do want to get to the point where I'm using Affinity to do it, but I'm not confident in my ability with Affinity just yet. When I'm more confident, I will then be offering book formatting, book design with Affinity. But for now, I'm going to use Atticus because I have it, I paid for it. I might that way somebody doesn't have to learn the software type of thing. Um and there will always be someone who's like, I really don't like, yeah, it would take me 20 minutes to learn, but I don't want to. That's fair. It's completely reasonable. So I'm also planning on making a crochet 101 course that's going to be from September through September and October. So, and that's going to be on like Sundays in September and October. So I'm planning a crochet 101 course, which is like going to be free. If people want to donate to my Ko-fi, they can. Which, hey, if you wanna support this chaotic entity, Ko-fi, KatsChaosCafe, KAT, cat, is the cat in there, or linked in the show notes. But yeah, welcome. Like, don't let the chaos take you guys. I hope you have a great one, and hopefully, I will share updates along with you on the journey for Christmas gifts, the crochet madness. I'm swimming in yarn. I'm gonna be swimming in yarn, guys. And hopefully I can share more about my other creative projects, my writing, my world building, things like that. So don't let the chaos take you. Bye.